the stream. Hey everybody, welcome to intro.
Hey kids, what are the 3 basic food groups?
Pizza.
Games.
Zombies.
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 Don't say that. What? The Z word. Don't say it.
Really?
Well, like now it would be like clips of us fighting people.
Flip it back. This is Pizza Games and Zombies. We're way late because I am an idiot. I totally forgot when we start this show. So I apologize.
The important thing is that no one else was even at fault a little.
Kind of. You were late, and so I was like, he'll make it by 6:30, which in my head then meant that's when we started things, but I was wrong. All right.
I was here on
That's
time,
true.
despite the fact that Arrested Development is now out on Netflix.
God.
I could be home right now watching the rest of the
I
series.
didn't like the first
You're
few.
welcome to go home.
I'm almost. I'm more than
That's
halfway
the thing.
done, and I've started liking it more.
Yeah, it takes a while because it's a slow build. I was expecting to be blown away right at the beginning too, and I wasn't. I was like, uh-oh, things are bad. Then things started connecting smoothly and organically. I'm like, oh, okay, I see what's up.
How far are you?
About halfway, like 7.5 episodes.
I just finished the Job episode.
I'm in the middle of the Lucille episode.
Oh. I'm excited to hear that's next.
There's got to be
No.
They got to throw a weird one in there eventually. It's got to be like an Anyang episode or something.
Or the Maybe episode's gonna be really weird because she's like in all sorts of this stuff in weird ways.
Yeah.
Like you caught that she was the guru, right?
Damn it! No. Okay.
Who tells Lindsay to go home?
So welcome to Arrested Development Games and Zombies.
Jealous much?
No, we're still the pizza.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I couldn't possibly go watch that anywhere. Since I only have the internet.
I'm going to spoil that for you. I mean, you're further than me, so I only really think I'm right based on voice and appearance.
Well, I remember looking at it like, okay, that is a weird makeup job. It's got to be somebody, and I couldn't place it. But then it took me forever to figure out it was Kristen Wiig as young
Lucille, she's great.
Yeah. And so is Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen I picked out quicker.
Oh, yeah, because he only ever talks like Seth Rogen.
But that works.
Yeah.
Young Barry Zuckerkorn's fantastic too.
Did you see who that is? I had to look him up. That's Henry
ignoring
Winkler's
everything
son.
you say.
Is it?
Yeah.
For real? Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's amazing.
Max Winkler.
So,
Yeah.
we're playing Vi.
Mm-hmm.
You've got zombie containment units at the ready.
It's a very interesting tactile sensation, this goo.
You opened it and touched it?
What?
You touched it?
Yeah, Liz bought one too. Liz went nuts for these.
How drunk was she?
I don't think she was drunk.
She's just normally nuts.
A little bit of that. Plus, I believe she's had like 5 hours of sleep in the last
Yeah, it's convention.
50 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
She's got the convention night.
I just sent her to the convention with one of those Trenta iced coffees with a double shot of espresso just because I was worried otherwise she would fall asleep on the train and end up somewhere where she'd get murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Did you take the train down?
She did.
She did.
Like the train.
But you drove.
I drove, but I didn't go
Like
today.
a man. What?
Like a
I
man.
didn't go until today.
Are you going back tomorrow?
Maybe, but only to shower. I'm going to do that 5K, and then I'm going to go to
Right.
the con to shower,
Uh-huh.
and then I might help her get her shit home. If she's ready to go when I need to
Alright.
go.
Interesting.
Okay. pizza's over on the couch.
Yeah. I didn't know where else to put it. There's too
That's
much
fine.
stuff on that.
After I saw Champ putting the red pepper on the ranch chicken, I'm like, oh, I should try that. I can wait, though.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's actually.
What do you
good.
think, Charlie?
Arm is delicious. Thanks, Charlie. There's also chocolate cake
Mm-hmm.
left over that we have to eat. Amanda was very clear that there was no getting around that.
I don't want to mess with her. She's got crazy pregnant strength.
Mm-hmm. Tweety was bucking that. He was making all sorts of snide comments. He was practically begging for her to beat the shit out of him.
Here, today?
Mm-hmm.
Was she the guest on FF?
No. She was just here before the show.
I don't know if she has crazy pregnant strength, but she certainly seems to be crazy pregnant cranky.
Seriously?
I've noticed a shortness of patience over the last couple weeks.
A little.
I acknowledge I
rather-
don't live here,
or
and
rather-
I only get a smidgen of her true self.
Realizing
Yeah.
that it may just be that she's been preternaturally patient with us before this.
What are you asking for?
Pepper.
Oh. I don't have food anymore. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Seems like an odd choice of words.
She's snorkeling up the wrong tree. If she were barking, we'd have to
There's
leave.
no trees in this area.
Art's pretty tall.
Yeah, alright. Fair enough, tree.
Hello. Also, that's not going to work on me.
I may attempt to run in and feed the animals really quick. Since I've already. Whatever.
Tortured this poor girl long enough.
But also, we're not in any sort of rush this week, right?
Ooh. Yep.
Cool.
There's no Game of Thrones.
Oh, that's good. I couldn't make it to Thrones anyway.
Now, what are you doing?
I have to go do laundry so I can run the stupid 5K. It's at the stupid 7 a.m.
What time do you have to be done here?
Oh, anything's fine.
Okay.
What, you have no running shirts or what? It's
No,
only
I don't have any
5K,
running
crap.
shirts.
It's not. That's nothing.
Yeah, but I don't want to just wear a normal
It's like
shirt.
30 minutes.
I need to do laundry, period.
Don't you get a free shirt with
I'm not just going to walk down there shirtless and then throw on their shirt.
You have 0 shirts that are clean?
That's not true, but
Well, there you go.
I don't like running in the shirt.
Well, they're
that I-
all
Tuxedo
collared.
shirt and then-
What, you have a problem running in a suit?
Yes.
Nah.
I ran in jeans last week.
Oi!
It was.
Sounds-
It wasn't a big deal running,
Yeah.
but after I stopped, the recovery was so much harder because the legs need to be able to cool off. and I
Yeah,
didn't that whole
right.
time, so. Yeah, I agree. Wow.
Alright. Well, let me go feed all the animals. Why don't you try to explain Vi to Art?
Uh-oh.
Really, you're gonna
Poor girl
do
over
that
it.
while there's food present?
Yeah.
What is that shit made out of?
I don't know.
Mayonnaise.
Radiation. It's from China. It's clearly lead.
Just-
Which is liquid lead. Come on, Charlie. You want food?
Oh, that is disgusting. That is rubber cement.
Did I mention that glows in the dark?
And when I see that, then it'll be cool again. Right now, it's awful. Ew. Oh, God.
Like, it doesn't leave residue, so you put your finger in it.
No, because I want to eat pizza afterwards.
There's no residue.
I don't believe that. The Chinese don't make things that don't have residue of some sort or another. Ew. Ugh. God. Looks like snot. Actually, it might well be rubber cement. Oh no, because rubber cement you could just rub your hands together and little rubber cement boogers would come off.
Yeah, it just leaves no residue.
It leaves a residue here. I have plenty in my heart right now, right here. So the game of Vi works like this. There's a bunch of. You start out with like a cross pattern.
So this is a Christian game.
Well, a plus.
Okay.
So it's a math game.
Okay.
These symbols here are arrows that tell you what you capture when you drop them down. You know, this is mine because when you put down a card, it's yours. You put down a chit to show you. And in this case, you would take anything that is in the diagonals from this card.
Okay.
Like not extended, but just like bit. Or, you know, like this, side to side, up and down. Lands, if you put down a land that is the same as what is down there.
If it's adjacent to the same kind of land, but not diagonally.
What? Adjacent, or contiguous.
Okay.
So you can go like this, and these now become yours. The one that you get, plus the one that's connected to it. And
Anything you
so
play,
on
you
and
get.
so forth. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And also, I guess, you know, if this one's mine and you put this down, then it becomes yours. I lose control and you gain control of it.
Okay.
And that's the basic rules. There are strongholds.
And then there's the windmill. This card. Okay.
Yeah. You only get to pick one.
Okay.
That's different from the Citadel, because the Citadel you actually get all of the ones that are around you.
Wow.
And the person who has the largest contiguous area of space
Yeah.
wins the hand, and they get 50 points at the end of the round. You get, I think, 5 points for every land, 10 points for every building. There are a couple other scores in the back, and the first person to 500 points, they just keep going until that wins.
They keep building, you know.
Well, once the deck runs out, then you're done. Or
Okay.
until the clock tower comes up, and that is you shuffle it into the bottom 6 cards of the deck.
Okay.
So you're not sure where it ends, but it ends then, and then restart. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There are a couple of additional. Oh, the stronghold. It takes 2 to capture.
50 points putting in the hand. Hands tie each top player gets 50. 10 for each building, 5 for each land. If one player does not own a building at the end of the hand, all other players earn 50. If you win a hand without owning any buildings, you earn 200. Okay.
Tough though.
Yeah. Get another chicken. Try it with the pepper.
That was gone.
That's all right. I mean, that con is so small potato, you know.
Well, that's
Yeah.
kind of what I enjoy about it. It's just a bunch of people
Yeah.
fucking playing games.
Yeah, it's a big gathering.
There's something like cool. There's something that's like, oh, I gotta go to StrategicCon to see that.
Yeah, just
Right.
what we
That.
do.
Yeah.
So much cool
Seeing the
stuff
Ars
this
Victor
time.
people were cool. Was cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were having like a Kickstarter thing. Sax
Cool.
was like their last Kickstarter bagger where they pushed him over the top because he's
Oh.
a fucking drama queen. Like he waited to back them so he could be the one.
Of course.
Yeah. And then they were giving if you were there at StrategicCon and backed them before or backed them at the con, you got an exclusive promo
Oh,
piece. So I backed them while I was there.
what
And
was the piece?
they didn't say.
Oh.
I'm sure you could get one said. They like it.
Meh. Maybe. I didn't. But you both did, so.
They like me. You know,
Yeah.
we have
Probably,
fun wars on Twitter.
All right, did you go over the rules? We're just doing the strongholds as a 20-point thing. Did you explain the
As
strongholds?
opposed to what?
You can do them with different, like powers and abilities or things like that. They have optional strongholds.
I missed that part.
Yeah, let's not worry about it now. They're just worth 20 points, as opposed to 10 for a normal building and 5 for land.
You have to capture it twice to get it. That's
Oh, do you want to do the capturing it twice thing?
Oh, is that not a normal?
That's an optional rule.
Oh, all right. 20 points in.
All right, yeah, let's just do that for now. We can try something else later. All right. The most traveled person should go first.
That's not the rule.
It's not a rule. What do they have a rule?
They do.
What is it?
Let's take a look.
I think it just says pick someone.
It does not.
No. Sam goes first.
Choose one person to go first by determining the person that was last in a place of royalty.
Oh, that's right.
Parentheses,
Go through
the
it.
porcelain throne counts.
Do I have to have sat on the toilet or just have used the toilet?
Were you in a place of royalty?
I mean, I was at the Japanese Imperial Palace in April.
All right, you win.
Yeah. We're not going to go with dumps, then yeah, that wins.
Yeah, we're not going dumps.
Because the last time I would have been anywhere like that was somewhere in Spain, which was over a year ago.
I don't think I went anywhere royal when I was in Japan. I think it's the only country I would have been to that would have had royalty.
Oh, I kind of like seeing, like, I went to well, I actually didn't get into the palace grounds, I was just on the outside. But then I went to, like, the palace the Shogun built, which you're allowed to go around, because they beat him. Beat is a strong word. Modernization crushed feudalism. Do you have the clock tower in the last 6?
It's over here.
Okay.
Alright. Oh god.
What did we give Sam the clock tower?
Oh god.
I forget the rule for how you go first in Fantastica, but it was really silly.
Seems like
What?
most of these games.
Fantastica with a Q. I was talking about it on Friday. It's like, what if Wes Anderson made Dominion?
Oh, okay.
Oh, right.
You see any fun games at the con?
Anything new and different?
No. Oh, that Humans game where you're a human that turns into a zombie, so your zombie has powers based on the kind of human you were.
Oh.
That seemed interesting.
An RPG?
No. So I'm going first.
Yeah. Because you craft in a place of royalty.
I didn't crap in it.
Whatever.
And do I draw at the start or the end of my turn?
End of your turn.
Okay. That's all I have.
And put a chit on that. If you place it, you own it.
Well, then suck it.
Ooh, he's got one land. Stand back. Alright. I'm zooming into the game board. Pretty awesome. Wham! Suck that. Alright.
You are the one who will be sucking it.
Oh, jeez. The suck.
I can do this all day.
You are the suck. Damn.
I'll show you the 4, right?
Yeah.
Well, I just keep drawing the same lands everyone has. I'll, What is that?
Stronghold.
Oh, it's a stronghold, so it doesn't do anything for us.
Right. It's just what 20 at the end. Yes. Finally, I survived a turn with a token out. Oh, I never drew a card. Shit.
Whose fault is that?
I assume Art's, because he went so fast.
No, what?
Done.
Did you just skip me?
Yeah, he totally did.
Really? You sure?
Yeah, apparently somebody went too fast after
I'm red.
after me.
Fuck.
Carry on.
Whatever. Alright.
Boy, that chicken ranch just sits there, doesn't it?
Oh.
I hate you so much. Yeah! Show him what it is like to feel the suck.
No.
Can someone F8 that?
Yeah, probably. You should probably. That's a thing you should do.
We're talking about suck feeling.
Alrighty then. Quick question for Chan. Have you been to any weddings this weekend? And if yes, what were your top 3 favorite parts? Question comes from
Ray.
Raised to Cats.
You son of a bitch.
I took your lands.
Well,
Oh, it's Chan's turn. I can't do anything about it.
since you brought it up, I indeed
Look at all
went
this
to
stuff.
went to a wedding that was probably the best wedding I've ever been to.
Whoa!
How many
Oh,
weddings
that's
have you
true.
been
You're not
to?
at my wedding.
I mean, well, yes, I wasn't. Calm
Sorry.
down.
I'm sorry that you were at.
I've been to a lot of weddings, and for the most part, they're weddings. You go to a church and you sit down, and it's boring as shit, and then eventually you get to eat afterwards. But this one was the wedding of 2 very funny people. They got Emo Phillips to
that's
be
right.
their
I did
officiant.
not put that together in my head. I saw the update.
You
About
saw
that.
the picture that
I
took
did not-
at a wedding yesterday
Yeah.
and posted.
Did you draw a card?
And it was super cool
Nice.
because it was a ceremony, but it was a stand-up comedian who did it and made it
Yeah.
moving and also fun.
Humorous.
And they had a Tampico, Zeprico, Umpalok. It's an animal.
Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Possibly, but no. And they had a ring bear. Instead of a ring bear, they had,
A bear.
his
Bear?
kid. Yes, they had a
Ring
bear.
Ring bear?
That's amazing. We're on,
was a
man.
trained
we should
ring
play
bear.
The same game thing.
We should go plan a wedding.
Yeah, apparently.
Go get divorced.
Which we did.
Aw. Wait, only if I can have the grilled cheese truck again. 'Cause that was fantastic.
I think the bear's going to want a lot of grilled cheese.
It was at a very nice place up in Simi Valley. It was like a big old place that
that's nearby.
looks to have that seems to be like the thing. Like you rent it for a wedding. There's a nice outdoor, waterfall thing going, and where am I? No, I don't want that.
No.
Who do I want to?
Does anyone have any idea how many of each individual land there are in the deck?
4 lands per 8
Okay.
sets of lands.
So there's 3 out and you have the 4th. There's no reason to not play it out of fear of losing
Right,
your lands.
correct.
Got it.
The food was good. Very, like it was it's a wedding place, so the food is like wedding food. It's very good. But instead of a wedding cake, they had donuts.
Ooh.
Like specially made gourmet tiny donuts and just like big old tray full of them.
I've
Yeah,
had one
the
of
best.
every land that I think Sam has played.
That's a lot about you I don't like.
Why don't you list them in order of importance?
Mostly he has all my lands.
That's pretty shallow. I mean,
Really?
his personality, I think, would be the first thing we'd want to go to. It's,
Pretty shitty personality.
There's a move I'm going to want to
Bad.
check the legality of in a little bit, too.
All right. It's your turn.
No, I think you just skipped Chan again.
yeah, you did.
Would you be faster?
Would you learn how to play games?
Wait, why don't you just keep that out and just play it when your turn comes up, right? Like,
Probably gonna play this,
I don't want
and then I'll probably have drawn this card.
I was going to put that card back on the top so Chan gets it, like probability would dictate.
Yeah, but now I know what it is.
Oh, I guess so.
I could put it in the middle, which seems fairer, I
I
guess.
guess.
Unless the middle is under the.
Unless Chan gets a
Clock
card
tower.
that hurts me, in which case you're a fucker and I hate you.
I'm done.
Well, are you a fucker? No? Nobody? Alright, anyway, what about the wedding?
What?
It's your
What
turn.
is wrong with you?
I'm waiting to make sure it's not
He's
still
done.
Chan's turn.
You could, I don't know, watch me doing. Then that would be a sign,
I swear
a
I
clue,
was.
something to help you out,
I'm
figure it
done.
out.
I hate you. Oh, okay, it's not the land. That's okay.
So I highly recommend if you get married again, get
Ooh.
Emo Phillips to do your befriend Emo Phillips first.
Yeah.
Spend a lot of years, you know, working with him off and on,
Right.
in
Well,
Bravo Olympic and that sort of thing.
I've worked with
Then
his
ask
wife.
him. What?
I've worked with his wife.
Kipley?
Yeah.
Well,
She
maybe.
was the first sketch I submitted for Top Story. She was in.
And so you
That
think
was
that
pretty
you
much
have
the
some
only
sort of
sketch.
connection
No,
with her?
That was really the only time.
I wrote a sketch for you once. Yeah, will you date me?
Why would I? No. I have a wife who's very attractive.
Why did that get so weak at the
That
end
sounded
there?
really insincere.
What?
Well, I didn't want to say anything mean about. All right. Is it still Chan's turn?
Yeah.
You see why this is such a problem.
It's not, though, because I just had to play fucking Sentinels with Liz. She was slow as shit. She's not watching, is she?
I doubt it, because the
Okay.
connection there sucks.
Yeah, it does. Why do you have one of my pieces?
Because it's awesome.
Give it back. Of course it
No.
is. It's yellow. Once you go yellow, you
Whatever.
never kiss another fellow.
Bam! Stuff! Take that. These are yours. I'll take this. I hate you already, Art. I don't know what you're about to do, but it's terrible.
When you get caught between the moon and New York City.
Yep.
I know it's crazy.
And
But
you
it's
get
true.
the Citadel. You get mine too.
When
I
you
don't.
get- No.
You
Oh.
get it because this. if
Oh,
it's-
Well,
so
no,
the
that's an optional rule.
Oh, we're not
So,
playing that
yeah,
rule?
let's not
Well,
use
good.
that rule.
Yeah, let's
Until
just
we-
not use the rules that help me.
I don't think you
Until we
need
decide
help.
to use them. We can't just in the middle of things like, oh, by the way.
Well, it hadn't happened yet, so
Sure.
not.
Seems
yeah.
like the sort of thing that would have happened.
Alright, that's
No, not really. This is the only color on color, and that got
But that's
anyway.
diagonal. I think it's only Jason's.
If I
Oh,
lose
that's
by
fine.
10 points, I'll throw this table
You can do.
into the
No,
ocean.
this is Kia's finest. It's a very heavy wood. For
It's the
sweet-
heaviest particle board they make.
Oh, nuts.
Down, down.
Well, that didn't really work out for you. You already owned half of that.
Did you draw?
Yeah, you do.
Bingo.
All right, good. Now it is the turn of mine.
Now is the winter of our discontent.
Oh, I have 2 things on this. This is why I'm running out of things.
Could be why. Okay.
Wait a minute.
What?
Why is Ray here instead of porking his wife?
Wow.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Didn't you like the day after your wedding? Didn't you just spend like 24 straight
After?
hours?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Just going to Bone
To be
Town?
fair, he asked the question and has not said anything since.
So he stopped boning his wife to ask the question and then go back to.
Right.
Okay, that's a straight up baller move. I gotta give props to that.
Oh fuck. No guard. What? Why?
Because that was the most expensive thing I could get.
That's true. All right, fair enough. Still Chan's turn.
Best you can do. The best you can do is fall in love.
Isn't that new Smash Bros. Expansion cool?
Cthulhu?
Cthulhu? Hells yeah.
4 different Cthulhu factions.
That's pretty awesome. Why would you play anything else?
Sentinels, for example. Well, you do have to wait till
other
September
factions.
for it.
Yeah, that is what he clearly meant.
What?
But some people are not just here to take shots at Sentinels.
Why would you play anything else?
Like any other faction
Well, there's
in
4 different
Smash Up.
factions.
Why wouldn't you just be like Elder Gods and whatever else? I assume everything's just Elder Gods.
No,
No?
Yeah.
they're all people.
No,
You
one
don't
of
get
them
to
is
play
Elder
Gods
Gods.
the actual gods.
One of them's like, there's a whole like Cthulhu deck.
Better be.
The thing I sent you had the names of the 4 factions.
Right, but I thought that they were just like worshippers and what have you, and what not, and so forth.
All right.
Now the 4 factions are Cthulhu cultists, Elder Things, Innsmouth, and Miskatonic University.
I feel like the elder things are just the little guys. I don't think you're gonna be getting any Cthulhus or Nyarlhoteps.
You don't think like the big minion in one of those will be Cthulhu?
Azathoth, maybe. I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah.
I think that's.
I'll do this. Tower? No.
I'll do this to reclaim this.
Does that work?
Doesn't it? I thought it
I'm
did
not
in a
sure.
continuous
Yes, it does.
line. Yeah.
It does, even
Yeah.
though the other one.
Mhm.
Okay.
As long as it's contiguous.
Okay. Even though he already owned. Okay.
Mhm.
I was not sure.
I am.
Question for Chad.
No, Ray says, you guys, I could only stop boning because this game is so amazing. Hey, babe, what's up? I'm answering the phone in the podcast.
What are you?
Yeah, I was checking if the animals had been fed yet, but then I realized, based on the lack of half of wet food can in the fridge, that they had not. Yeah. Now
No,
they
that's
have
not
been.
the clock tower.
Okay,
Is that the clock
alright.
tower?
Bye.
That's not the clock tower. Never mind. Ignore me.
Ray also says, Sentinels of the
Ignore me.
Multiverse is fantastic. You've clearly been playing with the wrong peeps.
This is true. Whenever I have a bad
Hey.
experience with the game, it's usually the result of the people that I'm playing with.
Well, or the version of the game.
Or the fact that you didn't read the rules right, so everyone's first 2 times were weird, unfun experiences that you were personally responsible for.
So it's your fault. Did you go?
Yeah, he's gone. It's your
Yes.
turn.
Okay. Where did you go?
Well, obviously.
What did he do?
He went that and took all of those
Oh, mother.
from you.
Yeah, I got that.
You have less now.
Speaking of less, you're not my favorite person. I don't.
You don't fuck?
I don't have anything.
You haven't been married that
Damn it.
long. Why would you have already
No.
stopped?
All right, enough. With the why?
Just put something down.
All right.
Yeah, buddy.
So this is
that's,
it.
That's
Yeah.
the clock tower.
It means I get one more turn.
I was making sure it wasn't just not there.
Nah.
Put one on there.
Bam.
All
Okay.
right.
So that's it.
So who has the largest?
I do.
What? This was nothing?
Yeah, it was one of the
That was
original.
one of the originals?
Mm.
Wow. Oh, well.
Yeah, you have the.
4,
rid of that
6, 9, 13,
Mhm.
17.
Or you see, you have 2 left, and I have 4, and Sam has.
Well,
way
no,
more.
Well, no, but
Contiguous
it's
is the important
continuous.
thing.
Yeah. Because that's pretty big. Too.
Anybody 17? 17?
I think you're good.
That's what I thought.
So that's 50.
That's what I thought.
So you're gonna-
That's what I
Oh
thought.
my god. Oh, I'm gonna eat
And
this.
to you, sir. So and to you.
Wait,
Have you
this
started
one
watching
was,
any of Arrested
Chan's
Development
fight.
yet?
Oh
After
my
7,
god.
We've had,
I hate
this,
you.
we've had this discussion. I've seen the Job one.
We have. How did you do that while you went out to Strategicon?
I watched 4 episodes. I watched 3 episodes before I went to
Okay.
bed last night. I watched 4 episodes this morning.
Okay, I can say that. That's reasonable.
Does anyone not own buildings? Everyone has a building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then that rule doesn't apply. And then we just add up all our land and shit, basically.
Okay.
What does the most contiguous do?
He gets 50 points.
Or
He has
500?
technically won this round for that.
Okay.
And then you get 5 points per land, 10 points per building.
Why are you removing them?
Well, because you can just count the cards at this point.
Uh,
Now that we've taken care of the largest kingdom. 5 land, 10 building, 20 for the stronghold.
Right.
I think Sam's the only one with a stronghold.
I had both of them. The only thing that I had going for me.
Yeah, this is an interesting game, and I like it. I like the swapping back and forth.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it just Othello with cards?
I mean, there's more to it than that.
Especially once you start adding in the other rules, and maybe we should start doing that.
We shouldn't do it in the middle of the game.
Yeah, I mean, we're...
Well, no, I mean, now that we've been on a round, we can start
That's
a new
true.
round and add
That's
stuff.
fine.
I don't like it.
Okay, fair enough.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $180 total.
Plus, that's including your other 50?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many you got?
100.
This counter app is not gonna...
Nope. I thought about that when I read the rules.
What was this other
If
one?
only we had some sort of pen and paper contrivance.
Nope.
Made up of, say,
I
a pen
I don't know what that means.
and some paper.
All right, you're the keymaster.
If that's a come on, like you want me to have sex with you, the answer is no.
I got 90.
Which of the hoppy Sam Adams? Which one do you want me to
Try again.
Really? Drink any of the Sam Adams, or the Kona, or the Newcastle.
Drink beer.
Please, be one with the beer. Unless you find my secret stash of old Rasputin. Leave those alone.
It's supposed to taste like beer mixed with lemonade? What a weird...
Is that what it is? Which one is that? Torch Rocker? It's beer with lemonade?
It is. It is a friggin' Bartles and James.
You have to read the description on the label. That tells you what the beer is.
Yeah, all I did was read the part where it said Porch Rocker, and I thought that seemed mean-spirited.
Beer with natural flavor added.
So is that what you wanted me to read? Beer with
No,
natural...
this part that explains the style.
By mixing beer and tart sparkling lemonade, German cyclists... What? Okay. Wow. That is a super weird Arnold Palmer. It's alright. I could get used to that, I guess.
Oh no. No, sir.
Well, if Chan doesn't like it, then I'm against it. I guess I still have my own pie. Alright.
caught between the moon and New York City.
What's happening?
You're gonna say how many points you have?
Best you can
90.
do is
90,
give me a
okay.
pen.
Oh, fuck.
Still? That didn't just resolve itself? What the fuck? Try that. I know it looks like it doesn't.
Fucking empty pens, man.
Is that
If this
empty?
gives out, then we're done here.
I have a pencil somewhere.
Sam got 90. Art got 100. Shane got 180.
Hey guys, I got 90. You got 180. Fuck that.
I
This
got
game
games,
sucks.
son. What?
Damn it. Alright, here's a solution that won't give out. Just like my girlfriend in high school. What? No?
You don't say give out.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Whatever. What are you doing? That's not how that works. You suck. I hate you.
And you might want to take out the clock tower.
Is it in there? Why are you doing this?
I just wanted to teach you a lesson about absolutes.
What does that teach anyone? That you don't
I'm sorry.
respect mechanical pencils?
I want to be a prick. I think that's probably the most accurate assessment of the situation.
Ugh. My zombie containment unit came with a moth.
I got a rock.
Oh, no. There
It's
we go.
outside. It's just
Yeah,
blow it
well.
off.
It's under the plastic. It's
still
alive.
moving.
I don't want to do anything to it. It'll figure it out.
How did it get in there?
I assume it crawled or flew. What the hell?
Magic!
Now it has to go home and tell its wife about that.
You rather murder it so that the wife
No.
doesn't know what happened to her husband?
I was just letting it go.
You would rather
I
your
was letting
wife
it
just
go.
not ever show
Oh
up
my
ever again.
God.
She left for a party. If she never came back, you would prefer that
Too
to
soon,
her coming
Jan.
back.
She did leave for a party.
Yes, she did. I'm trying to put this into terms that you can understand.
Go eat chocolate cake.
Is your baby shower today?
No, it's her sister's baby's birthday.
First birthday?
Yeah, it's our niece's birthday.
I guess that's how I meant. 0 birthday? Like this is
Yeah.
already a living child.
Right, it's living.
It's not just like this
It's
isn't
been
the
alive
day of
in the
birth.
world
for a year. Okay,
Yeah.
not.
This got way complex. Alright. Here we go. Who starts it now? That somebody has won? Oh yeah, you might want to
Do I do it like
fill in
this?
my mistakes. Yeah, just make a cross.
So it doesn't matter in which order.
I don't think so.
You can go last. Whoever was in last.
Sure. Ooh, strongholds.
So that's you.
Great.
Hopefully you have a building that can take it.
Done.
And he does.
Everybody else take it back. I'm sure you will.
It's not fun if you say it's going to happen before it happens.
Of course.
How's that?
Because I'm a cheater.
Yeah, wait.
Okay.
But I did,
What?
because it was supposed to be this one.
Oh, all right, makes more sense.
Yeah.
I'll allow that. Yoink. How's the stronghold working out for you, Sam?
Great.
Mm-hmm. I especially like the part where you don't have it anymore.
Whatever. Land! Nah. Really?
I need to get my ship back.
Damn it.
I didn't even give you time to draw your card before I take it back.
I'm actually 2 cards down.
Your turn, Sam.
I'm dough.
Is Sam taking too long again?
God, that guy.
Fuck you guys. Land!
I really hate always doing this to you.
Oh my god, I don't like you at all. You know that's how Chan won last time, is that you only did this to me.
I never had it for him. You only play things I have. It's this weird compulsion.
I don't think that's exactly the accurate word.
That's close enough. Under the circumstances, I think.
I don't have one of those. If you have one of those, you should play it.
I don't, but I have one of these.
Yeah, what's your fucking problem?
But, what do you mean? You keep doing stuff to my cards. That's my problem. It's literally an obvious problem. I don't know if literally was necessary.
You're in the ballpark.
So if I play a windmill next to a windmill, I don't play it because I don't get it because it's the same thing.
No.
We're not playing that rule. Because you said it was too difficult.
That's not what I said. I said it's not. You should.
A, that's not the actual rule, and B, we're not playing it because we're in the middle of a game.
Yeah.
It's too difficult to change midstream.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I voted for Reagan.
We don't want to be
84.
game flip-floppers.
Nice. Put your mountain down, Art. Oh, okay, good. Jesus, easy.
Calm down.
I saw you going to that area. I was like, oh. As your mom said, saw me going into that area.
She was into it.
Her vaginal area.
No!
Mm-hmm.
With my
Give me
penis.
some of that deep dick in Art Tebble, she said.
It's not accurate.
This is my PGZ fanfic, by the way.
F8 that. Hey, look, Sam. Someone who wasn't me did something to you.
Great.
I wanna be in that number when the Saints go marching in.
Go over there. Go over there.
Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan.
Land.
Chan.
So.
What you looking for?
I was just double checking that line placement rule.
Yeah, it's adjacent, not diagonal.
Yeah, but I was wondering about the hop because I was going to take all your land.
Oh, does it say the hop works?
Yeah.
Damn it. Let's all do the hop.
Great. We just freed that moth so it would live and go home. You just smack it around like a child.
Animals don't have families, guys. Let's nip this one in the bud.
And now Amanda may never come back thanks to you.
Great.
Well done.
Mm-hmm. Great. Mm-hmm.
Where does this game come from?
This is an independent game creator who published it on the Game Crafter and sent it to us.
Nice.
His company is called 16 Coal Horses, something like that? What is it? 16 Coal Black Horses!
Alright, I'm giving the name 1.5 brains.
Yeah, it's a weird name.
What you mean, like out of 5 or like
yeah.
from starting with? Okay. What is it a reference to?
I don't know, I just don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Because I feel like whatever that
It's very
reference
specific.
is going to be. I mean, not that specific, but just it's going to be a reference to a poem or something. Like that.
Right.
It might be so cool if it turns out to be something you like.
Yeah.
Remember now?
In Irving, Washington. How do you feel about the Irv?
I don't like calling him the Irv.
Yeah. Have you tried it? I mean, I'm sure his friends called him the Irv.
I'm sure they don't.
Not anymore, but they did, no doubt.
No one named Irving in the world is being called the Irv.
Yeah, but the Irv is no longer alive, so it could have been fashionable back in the day. Back when you were calling people Irving. Haha. Quick update. The
Yeah.
animal is called an okapi, not an okapi.
What is that?
It's kind of a half zebra, half giraffe.
Okay.
Terribly cute. The
Oh, I
wedding
think I know
went
what that
to,
is.
they,
It's like a brownish color with white stripes on the
on the legs.
legs.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
the one. The ring bearer basically had the 2 rings tied to a little bow around the neck of this stuffed okapi.
Oh, it wasn't a real
It was not a real okapi.
Ah.
Because
Your
it would be
turn,
huge, and you wouldn't give a 5-year-old control of one.
But I have to play by your rules.
It's your turn, Chad.
You do if you want the 5-year-old to survive the ceremony.
Well, you know,
Yes,
you want an authentic okapi or you want a 5-year-old?
the 5-year-old.
It's your turn, Chad.
I'm aware.
Longest turn ever, right? By someone not named Liz.
That was rude. Just gonna say right now, it's unnecessary as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. And then, oh, but I don't have
Where did it come from? There's a specific thing I was. Oh.
that. Judge. Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Making me
make a
choose between
choice.
stopping Chad or helping me.
You should stop Chad.
Fuck you.
You should help you.
Because he's got this really long line.
Right. Yeah, that's true. You should make that stop. What do we got? 7?
Yeah, it could happen at any time. But I could also restore my own line. How many is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 1, 2. So I can't.
How many do I have? 2? 2. Worst turn ever.
I'll probably get worse before it gets better.
Yeah, this is pretty much the
FYI.
worst I've ever played.
So I'll take this one.
Good move. I like it. That was hot.
I haven't drawn one of those. You motherfuckers.
It's unfortunate. Golly. I'm fresh out of counters. On account of him whipping some ass, so, put a green?
Yeah, no, lucking into the good cards was a really good strategy on your part.
Yeah.
Also, strategy, I think, plays a good part of that. St. James Infirmary, Janis Joplin.
What? What?
16 cold black horses to pull the rubber tied hack. Well, 17 miles to the graveyard, but my baby's never coming back.
I see.
So,
It's a
I don't know.
strong
I think it's,
reference.
I think that qualifies. That's
Nope.
goodness.
Sam,
Good
play a
stuff.
card that breaks Chan's fucking line.
That's what your mom said to me. In this case, it would be Sam's mom. And how does this work? How do I get line into vagina?
You can get this one or this one.
Yeah, I get it. I'm just seeing if there's something that gets me. Oh, yeah. Here we go. That's what gets me the most.
Mother, you both had 2 of those this game? Is this the clock?
Oh. It is!
Is it?
Yep.
Oh. Unfortunate.
Turn over.
Who had the biggest? Oh, Sam had 9.
9. Look at that.
Too bad I have 11.
Fuck you.
It's rough.
That's
rough.
pretty evil.
See,
Whatever.
he also got, he lucked into cards and yet somehow.
No, I hate you
ran
both, if
roughshod
that's
all
your-
over his
Are you
business.
counting your cards? These are me.
Careful, huh? There's still some cards out there we don't have.
Are there? You could have totally just taken them.
I don't need to win.
60.
I'm gonna win clean. Just been clean. No caffeine. Feels enough.
Bam! 105!
What's with your 50?
No, he got the 50. I'd be
Oh,
much
yeah,
happier.
it's- If it makes you feel any better, I only got a few of these buildings. One of the Citadel, but you know.
Wait.
70, 40, 10, 60.
Yeah.
One more time, what did you guys get?
105.
60.
Where are we at?
You got 195, Sam. Art, you got 160. I got 340.
This could be the last turn.
The way I've been going, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Alright. Alright.
I'm going to touch the...
Touch your own.
containment now.
Touch your own.
But you never know if this stuff spoils, and we'll want to keep one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Stop. Ugh. That's just weird. You didn't take your zombie out?
No. Don't take my zombie out.
Aw. There's a residue. There is most definitely a residue.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like freaking gack or anything, but it's No, I'm trying. What is that? Is it like alcohol? Am I disinfecting my hands while I'm doing this?
Probably.
It's like Purell. Well,
Yeah, you could
glow-in-the-dark
probably go
zombie
right and
Purell.
go eat stuff right away. Oh, is it glow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the cool part about it.
Oh, that's the cool part. Not that it's $5 of goop.
Well, the figures are supposed to be collectible.
Sure.
That's why you can't tell what they are.
They don't look that collectible. They also glow in the dark, yes?
Yeah.
Everything glows.
Have you taken it to a dark room yet to take a look at it?
Turn the lights off.
So I go.
It's not dark outside yet. We're going
Close
to turn
the
off
door
all of
and
these
turn all
lights.
the lights off.
Maybe we
Hold
can
it up
wait
to
for
the
the end of
camera.
the show.
All right.
So I'm last. So I go first.
Yes. That seems to be the way we've done it. Ooh.
I will say this. The experience of touching that goop was more enjoyable than I expected.
I was unhappy by chance touching of the goop. And you can F8 that,
But I won't.
but you could. I just want to draw a card and not actually play anything.
I don't think you can do that.
It's stupid. Clock tower, we're done.
I don't think you understand how this game works.
Ooh. Yep. That'll do.
What is the topic supposed to
I don't know.
be? Goop? Thumbs up, thumbs
I
down.
thought you had an actual topic. It's just the thing.
I've got 2 foot goop. What do you want from me?
Oh.
They came from Elizabeth. She was the one that gave them the topic. So that's why I wanted to check it before
Nice.
we just jumped right in.
Chan.
Tuba goop.
Yes.
Your turn.
Goop-a-loop.
Everyone's favorite song. Goobaloop. Goobaloop. Goobaloop.
Was that Seattle band? Goopalamoose?
Pomplamoose.
Yeah. Goopalamoose.
Not the same thing.
Papa Goose.
Papa
Papa Goop.
Shango.
Papa Goop. Goop-oop-be-doop. Yep. Goop's as timeless as ever. Whether you're in the 20s or other times. I don't know.
Grace.
There are other times.
Yep.
Like other times you could have chosen. Could have just taken
Hey.
any multiple of 10 and said that, and that would have worked.
Yep. If you like 10,
The
here's
30s.
more numbers.
The 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 80s, the 90s,
Yep.
even the 70s.
Great.
The teens and the aughts are even an option. Not sure preferred go-to, second tier decades at best. There are a lot of ways you could have gone with that. That's what I'm saying. And you chose none of them, so that was.
I think this is kind of turned around on me.
I don't think it was ever in your direction to begin with.
It's pretty much, it was awesome, and then you made a horrible thing of it. Hey guys, remember Pomplamoose?
You mean Pomplamoose? Because I don't remember Pomplamoose.
Damn it.
Sam?
Yes?
It's your turn.
Okay, I was like, are you gonna do something?
Yes, Sam!
Guys, is there anything better than mind punching? I would argue that there is not.
I am the one. Oh shit.
Nice.
I didn't realize that was its
But no,
last.
take those mountains.
Hey, yeah, whatever.
Have fun.
Stand by. I'm okay.
It's like a fucking fjord over
You're
there.
okay.
Also, someone's probably gonna take that. Those managers. So, you know.
For you, it's your turn. If you
it's
have
not
it, you
gonna
should
be
take
me.
it.
I don't feel like it. Like he's not stringing together any sort of thing. I'm not concerned about him.
Well, there's something else you can do with the mountain card.
Well, so if I had a mount card, then I'm going to save it because there's no reason to just jump on it now. Ain't nobody else going to take it.
I guess. Not that I don't love whatever the fuck it is you're doing.
What the fuck is happening?
I gotta take the power back.
Things out there.
You guys ought to get on some Bookworm Hero. Good stuff.
I keep meaning to.
What the hell is that?
You know how Bookworm has the sort of Bookworm Adventures has the big 4x4 letterboard, and you make words, and you fight against monsters.
Oh.
Very fun game. There's now Bookworm Heroes where you can play that against another person.
So it's a spelling game with swords? Is that what you're saying?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds like
And the character Bookworm podcast games.
teaching you something.
No, it's just a chance to build incredibly long and elaborate words and crush other people with your intellect.
Please take your turn in this
Okay.
game.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Oh, goodness. So busy belittling Sam, I
What?
completely forgotten.
Get off my couch. Not accurate.
Not even a little bit.
Great. Those are not mine. Yay.
And they will continue to not be yours.
Fantastic. What are you doing, buddy?
I briefly thought I didn't have enough cards.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Let's try really hard to actually draw cards on our turn.
Yeah, seems like a thing that we could do.
That's a thing.
Did you draw a card?
I did.
Okay.
Great.
I was hastened by your earlier invective.
Just make sure that was effective.
Oh, it was.
Still haven't seen one of those.
Oh, man.
You should draw from this deck. I just got another one.
If you need to know what one looks like that.
Ow!
Just for future reference.
No, fuck you right in the face. I think that's your fourth.
It's what, you mean over all of these games?
Yeah.
That was probably there's a bunch of them. I just drew another one too. I don't know how that happened.
This is why I'm giving this 0 brains. It's got this luck element that, you know, makes the game kind of a pill. That was a bit of a trap. I put that there to be attractive so that I could take them back.
I had some concerns on that score. But I'm weak. Windows Saints, go marching in, Saints go marching in, I am done.
Are you doing the red dwarf version of that? Is that what's going on?
Could be,
Okay.
but also it's not.
Okay.
We getting close? No, still got ways.
Not quite yet.
There's a whole lot of blue I do not like to see. There's inconveniently placed red that I don't like to see. There's a lot of things right now on this table that I'm not particularly fond of.
Everything's coming up Millhouse. That was for Liz.
Liz is almost certainly not listening.
Right.
Yeah.
And if she were hearing this, she'd
I'm sure
probably
she listens to all of our archives.
This is where are you gonna F8 that?
No. Why? She doesn't listen to the whole episode, is what you're saying?
No, the whole episode doesn't get posted.
Oh, that's true. I'm sure I'll say it again later.
It's gonna be just as funny then.
I admit it.
Son of a bitch.
I don't even see the zombie in this one.
I promise you there's a zombie in that one.
I think it melted.
Okay, it melted. Fuck you. Well, that doesn't hurt me at all, but I just never get one of those and it sucks.
Yep, that would be the last one of those. Get on the card. This is his.
problem. That is a problem for me. How do I deal with this problem? Now is the time when we should be concerning ourselves with these cards.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Well, whatever.
You're right there.
That beer lemonade not working out so much.
Should we F8 that?
Why would we F8 a man possibly choking to death?
Because he didn't die.
That doesn't make it any funnier.
Really?
Honestly, if he had died, I would have F8'd the shit out of it.
That's just me.
Tower?
Nope. Still in it.
Zinger! Why do you keep taking his things?
You!
I did not. That was already
Is
there.
this the tower?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Still got a shot. Is that the tower?
Nope.
Oh shit, I got one more chance to make this happen.
That's the tower.
Yeah, we can just. This is the tower.
Yeah.
How does it keep? Ugh,
Currently,
a lot.
you have 10.
Oh.
Currently, you have 5. I have.
Why is this here?
He
4,
really
8,
wanted that
10.
one.
Oh, so all I need to do is.
Put a card next to a card.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
These are all. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help much. I'd like to take something else if I can. But I can't, so.
Okay.
So you have 11 longest, is what you said?
Yeah.
Lame.
Cool. Are there no blanks?
Does not appear that way.
I don't believe there were. Fuck this game.
Oh my god. Really?
What do you got?
100.
80.
Did you? Yeah. That's it, right?
Yeah.
5. Okay.
All right. Let's never play this again.
Is there a bag somewhere else? Is it in the box?
You put it in your zombie containment unit.
Gross.
Yeah. Yeah, in the best way.
It's gotta be somewhere. Whatever. Yay, that's not it, but alright. Is it? I think this is for the deck. Whatever.
Is it underneath the
Food stuffs.
anybody need branch?
No. Never, ever again.
Sorry.
Ever. Huh. Don't walk too far.
I'm gonna use the head real quick.
All right. Anybody want chocolate cake? All right, I'm gonna let my kitten out of the place where I have to seclude her to eat. It's not a euphemism. It's a really long euphemism.
I thought you brought just plates that had multiple slices on them, just like gonna make us eat just an obscene amount of cake.
You take 3.
Yeah, and you take 3.
Everyone. Here are 3 forks for you. All right, that's yours. Take the medium-sized piece. Oh, I guess you didn't hear me. I brought cake out for everyone.
Great, now I need 2 pieces of cake.
You don't have to eat them.
Hey,
I mean, you don't have to unless you're scared of Amanda coming after you.
I am.
So there's a bunch of different ones?
Yeah, there's like 5 different ones.
This is exactly.
Is that your funny button? Oh, fuck. Well, nothing washes down cake like Coke. Oh, really? Nothing better. Are you actually eating both of those now?
No, there's only one plate.
I just use my pizza plate.
Gross.
I am in the art camp. However, enough of the napkin is tearing off onto the cakes.
Yeah.
I gotta make a call. I'm gonna go with my pizza plate.
It's not like I'm pouring ranch onto my cake.
Right, it's not like you're from Michigan.
Yeah.
After eating that pizza, it's pretty much the same thing.
Found the bag. There it is.
It was inside you all along.
Ew.
Dorothy.
Dorothy, you filthy whore.
Oh, that sucks.
What?
Nothing.
What was
I
that?
don't. There was not a thing that happened.
It's like a weird cringe face when you looked at art.
I ain't reading too much into everything.
Probably.
So I'm not sure. This showed up the same day as another game. I'm not sure if the same person is responsible for the other game. We will never play the other game.
Alright.
I honestly could not make heads or tails of it. I looked at it and the rules were written in such a way that I was just like, but am I just supposed to assume what these are? It's a CCG, and there's just no way to distinguish the sets of cards that are in there that you're supposed to make your pre-decks out of. I'm like, okay. I guess that.
Check a website.
I guess I could check a website.
I mean, you shouldn't have to, but also
Exactly.
it's like early beta shit.
Yeah,
so.
sure. I mean, I already discounted them on the artwork. I was like, sure, it's a beta. I get that. It's pretty crappy artwork. But at the point where the rules were just like, yeah, and you'll put aside all of the energy ammo and stuff, and I'm like, nothing says energy ammo. Am I to intuitively guess I didn't see anything that said plasma, and I'm like, I don't this is beyond my comprehension. I guess I haven't played enough video games to play this card game. But the whole thing is, it's FPS, the CCG.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah.
Do you want me to take a shot at it? I probably play more card games than you do.
Yeah, you're welcome to. Well, let's do a podcast first. Put that goddamn shit away. That's so nasty.
You haven't even touched it.
I don't want to. I've been 6.
Right.
What was your point?
That was a long time ago. You were 6, 5 years before I was born.
That was
Hang on, I'm gonna do the math.
on the man's 40th birthday. That's rough.
That's how I know it's so exactly, because my birthday is coming up this week.
Woohoo!
Yeah, Thursday.
Geminis!
If it weren't for Facebook, I wouldn't know a goddamn thing.
Yep.
Well, I mean, when I invited you to my party, that probably would have been a big clue that it was I haven't done it yet.
I was like, wait, did that happen? Because I didn't know.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, no, I totally got that invite. I'm gonna go.
Wow.
To your party, yeah.
That's good. It's at your house.
Oh, yeah. No, I know. I was just getting things ready already. I was cleaning up and.
What do you do anything special? Donuts and roast beef.
Yeah, donuts and
only
roast
the high holidays.
I like the high holidays.
Art's birthday, not necessarily a high Jewish holiday.
Just gefilte fish.
Don't even joke.
I love gefilte fish. What
You're
do we
wrong.
got?
You're wrong.
Oh my god.
It's gross.
Less gross than this shit.
I would rather eat this than an equivalent amount of gefilte fish.
Done.
Wow,
Do it.
That is harsh.
The actual fish and not the broth?
Yeah.
Like straight out the... Okay. Anyway, what about your birthday? What's going on?
Thursday night I'm doing dinner at like 8 down at Chago in Chinatown. I'll probably have like a hey, let's go to a bar and have a couple drinks thing the following weekend. Dinner is
Your
optional.
birthday is what,
Thursday.
This Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh.
Everything.
You're not gonna do it on the weekend?
The dinner is usually I always go out to dinner on my birthday. It's usually just like whoever can make it, whatever, and then I do like a party on the weekend.
All right.
I turned 30 on a Friday, so we're gonna burn that mother down. But
Yep.
do you know of any improv shows that'll book 2-man teams? Will Roughneck book 2-man acts? Okay, so I'll submit to you guys.
Who do you have?
Art and Darian talk about movies.
That's improv.
Yeah,
That sounds horrible.
Is that all you do? Is movie stuff now?
I guess.
Flash the best.
Couldn't you just do Bruckheimer?
Why would I just do Bruckheimer?
What?
The improv team.
What?
Wasn't that a two-man team?
Was it?
Every time I saw it, it was.
I don't remember them.
You don't know Bruckheimer?
No.
The Chad Carter thing?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
they were good.
a vague recollection, but I never saw them. So.
Yeah,
What, did they do movies?
No. Well, they created a movie, yeah.
What's the waitlist like on Roughneck these days?
Whatever I say it is.
Okay. Is there an email, or can I just tell you about this?
Email.
Okay.
Alright, we ready for this?
So we need like our New Haven before we try to do it on one of TNT's 2-man nights.
Gotcha. Yeah, Roughneck is the the bastard stepchild of everything. We don't get into festivals. We don't get listed in any sort of indie thing.
You couldn't get into the I.O. festival? I thought they were like begging teams to submit to that.
I suppose we could have. Also, I didn't feel like dropping.
Didn't it cost
40
money?
bucks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
Hence the
awful
begging.
of
I was
them.
already paying for
So
everybody else's
stupid.
festival teams.
Did you submit for the Indie Improv Festival?
Yep.
Roughneck?
Yep.
They didn't take you?
No.
Huh. I was talking to comrades who scheduled it. So Dave Christensen and Jen Kruger and Farley were the people who did all the scheduling. And they said that if you had a coach and if you filled out the description,
They booked every team that did both of those two things.
That is not true.
Do we have a zombie topic?
Yeah, this thing. We've been talking about it a lot already.
Alright, let's do this
We
thing.
can take our zombies out and see if they're really different.
Hit an F8.
We can talk about why you have this weird pathological fear of this really cool goo.
And Mom's got a pathological fear of goo.
Clearly not, because she had a child.
It's not really goo.
Yeah, this is a lot like what I believe this much sperm would be like.
Ew.
I guess I don't think it would stick together that much. But color-wise, it looks almost dead on. That or there's something very wrong with me.
Something is very wrong with you. That is
Alright, let's do this thing officially.
obviously.
Hey everybody, this is SamProof from PopApocalypse.com.
I am Robert Chan from the misbegotten improv miscreant
Nope.
on foot Roughneck in Los Angeles, California.
Art, who are you?
I'm Art!
Fantastic.
Art, motherfuckers!
From such films as Gladys, the Groovy Mule,
And also the forthcoming Veronica Mars movie.
Yeah, there will be a character in that movie named Art Tebble.
Is
that
a thing from the Kickstarter? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
I even had to talk to their lawyers about clearing it, how sure I was there weren't other Art Tebbles working.
You mean
That's
like a
hilarious.
SAG or whatever?
Or even if there's a politician somewhere, anyone who would sue
Gotcha.
with my name.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous. This week we are playing Vi, the card game of capture and control from our friends over at 16 Coal Black Horses.
VYE.
Who they put this out on the Game Crafter and sent us a copy. And it is for 2 to 4 players. It says 20 minutes, but it clearly took us close to 2 hours, well, an hour and a half.
Well, there was a lot of.
I think that 20 minutes might be per bout.
Oh, not even that. If we blew through it, we could do it in 20 minutes.
Yeah, we put our shit together.
Instead of playing with these frigging zombies.
Yes. So Art had just come back from Strategicon in our absence. We were not able to make it down this
But the Ars Victor guy had all of our space, and he was doing good stuff with it.
Okay.
Nice.
He had a $500 tournament. He was giving out
good
promos.
Again.
He was. His
Steven.
Kickstarter kicked over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Do you remember what their goal was?
No, but I'm a backer now, so I can easily check on the Kickstarter app on my
Yes, because
iPhone.
nobody else could
I
check.
think it was 15,000.
Sounds about right. It wasn't like a tremendous amount. It was very modest.
How is that Kickstarter app? Because that seems totally pointless to me.
It does.
No, it's way nicer.
Really?
Yeah, using the
How
site
so?
on the phone, I always hated, and the
I
yeah,
never
I've
use
never
the
used
site
it.
on the phone. I
Yeah,
just do it on the computer.
Well, now I can tell you their goal was $15,000. They're now at $15,543.
Good for them.
I don't know what their stretch goals are, but
Yeah.
they exist.
I think
they had a
they're
good
still
amount
a
of
little
stretch
ways
goals.
away. But they're also like
They have a week left, and most Kickstarters have a reverse bell curve where they start out hot and then dip way down
Yep.
and end hot.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why Hex was so weird.
Yeah. A lot of their perks were to basically turn the game into a very personalized thing. Like you would get like your own team pieces, and
You're a warlord. and
I'm
all that.
completely. I can't get my zombie out of this goop.
God.
You gotta grab it.
Ugh, I did.
Did we explain what these things were?
No.
You picked up at Strategicon.
So yeah, Art came back from Strategicon with these zombie containment units they're basically little barrels of slime with glow-in-the-dark zombies in them. I believe the slime also glows.
The slime does also glow.
Yep.
Great.
We haven't checked it out yet, though. So
Can't get ready for that.
later on the show, we'll turn off all the lights and see if this is the real deal,
Mine's
or this
broken.
is some cheap knockoff zombie containment unit that you wouldn't actually use to contain a zombie.
Some
I don't
of
wanna
the
have
stretch
this in
goals
my
are
room.
really cool, but they're not going to make them.
No.
Probably not. Yeah.
Yeah, what do they got?
It's like there's a 17,000, which they could probably make. 23,000, which they're probably not, which is for engraved dice, which seems like it's actually worth it.
That's a good thing. Although, interestingly, I believe all of those stretch goal things are available a la carte, so you can get engraved dice.
At
which is
30,000, you get a strategy guide, which I don't know how worthwhile that is. At 38, they get a 15 second legion, 50 new counters, 12 entirely new unit types, and that would be really cool. But I don't know if they're gonna get to that.
nice. Again, check down at the bottom because it might be.
Add-ons, no.
No.
Add-ons, you get the engraved dice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess for $36 you can get the Legion.
Oh,
For 51 you can get the expansion.
okay. Interesting.
I got a woman. Mine's a girl.
Oh, the dress. That's cute. I got a skull face dude.
This one really
Mine's
doesn't.
in a suit, and he's got a skull on his base.
I
Oh, wait a
guess.
minute. I think that is the same as mine.
Yeah, we did get the same one.
Suckers! Mine is more rare.
It might be.
Out of the 3 barrels.
It's very possible.
So.
Yeah, and then we got pizza from Reggio. What was it? Rizzolio? Who knows?
Russia?
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 Fucking
This
That's
I'm
different.
giving this way more points if it got here all the way from Russia.
They took the land bridge, and that's amazing.
Which doesn't exist anymore.
Well, that's
So
why
they
it's
went back
amazing.
in time, crossed the land bridge, waited until this moment to come by with the
and
pizza.
still gave us
It was
a hot
very
pizza.
warm,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty impressive. Brescia Pizza Pasta.
Brescia.
Brescia. So I
Where are they
Brescia.
located?
What's wrong with Brescia?
Does it say whereabouts
See,
they are?
take it out though. Like,
Victory.
put it in your
There's
mitts.
a residue.
Actually, it dries off.
Yeah, and then you have that weird dried feeling.
No, it goes away. Trust me on this, man. I've been
What?
doing this for a long time.
Oh my god. Also, my figure, it sticks to it a lot.
Just pull
No,
it off.
pull it off. See?
There's still
Relax,
little bits
Relax.
everywhere.
We got this.
Pull those off.
We got this.
Oh my god.
Well, okay. Apparently, the zombie topic has become the zombie containment unit, which it does not
It's not really a
have.
topic.
There's not a topic per se, but I will say that this
horrible.
goo, which is
The worst
this is
thing
some next gen stuff. This is not the
Oh,
goop
God.
that sort of just like sticks in your hand and then leaves a smear all over the place.
Mine's-
This is space age polymers.
This is space age polymers.
don't like it.
And it is awful, and
I do
also
not
my
like
inner
it.
9-year-old is just going ape shit right
Yeah.
now.
Also, you could probably
I
fuck this.
feel like what?
You could probably do that,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that. See the strands? Looks
What?
like somebody already has.
You think somebody has already
Yeah,
fucked
that doesn't look right at all.
I think the strands are
Um,
glowy bits.
It'd be pretty
Oh,
tough.
is that what the? So
That
you
would
only
be a
think
lot
some
of
of it
semen
glows?
to cover these all. So I'm going to say no.
You got a team of dudes working round the clock.
Stuff
top
makes me feel
man.
like I'm autistic and I've got like sensory issues. I'm like, don't like it. Put it back in the barrel. Ugh.
And not just a
Worst-
neurotic Jew.
Worst thing ever. I'll tell you one more thing. No, that was my best neurotic Jew
That
accent.
That was bad.
I could say that because I'm Jewish.
I'm Jewish too. I could say that was bad.
Well, the pizza was. Let's go back. It was. What we had? We had the chicken ranch.
We got the veggie delight, which was
The
kind of
veggie
nice. It had a breaded eggplant and
Yep.
as well as some other normal vegetables. And then I had the choice between, because I was feeling kind
Dickish?
of like a dick. And so it was either going to be the pizza, which has 2 Z's, I believe, and
Well, pizza has
The-
2 Z's.
right, but pizza is not a word. And when you start adding Z's to words that don't have Z's in them normally, that's not a good thing.
I
Or
love my
the-
lasagna.
Or because the double Z makes the TZ sound, wouldn't it be meatzas?
Zaz.
Meatzas.
Meat apostrophe
Meatza.
and this one, the chicken ranch. I do not like ranch. Ranch is an abomination. And to make an entire pizza, I mean, like, there was no red sauce on it. It was just ranch.
Yeah.
So it was, but that's what we ended up going with.
Yep. Accurate.
So the game,
Yeah. All right. So
Vi,
Vi.
which is spelled VYE, not VIE.
Yep.
So if you made a pizza out of it, how do you spell that?
VZZYIE.
Sure. Yeah. This is it's a game of. It's basically Othello.
It's a tile placement card.
Yeah. It's
game,
tile placement.
similar to Carcassonne.
Sure. You have essentially 2 types of cards. You have land and you have buildings. The land acts as sort of a lightning effect. You place land next to each other. You take.
Ew!
Oh, great! Now it's on the table. Wow, that'll never come off. Leave that for the maid. You place land next to each other. Similar lands will conquer them, and buildings have different logos that imply what they take, either things diagonally or adjacent or all around, etc.
I'm making a pizza.
Oh my god, that's not a pizza.
Pizza.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Well, Mr. Zombie, we have ways of making you talk.
Oh, jeez.
Dun, 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 dun.
Anything else? Should I just forgo the game talk into just zombie stuff?
You're like,
No,
oh,
we
we're
can
not
get
gonna
back to
get
the
anything
game.
out of this. We can't talk about this.
I don't want to talk
And yet
about
it's
it, but
monopolized
I keep playing
everything. So the way the game works is you start with a cross pattern, and you add one card per turn, and you either are taking things adjacent or diagonally or however the card you have placed has implied. And then you're going to play a series of rounds. Like you'll go through the entire deck until the clock tower shows up, at which point that bout of the game has ended, and you tally up your points. The person with the longest consecutive
The largest contiguous area.
largest continuous is technically the winner of that and gets 50 points.
You say technically, and yet I won all 3 rounds, and there was no technically about it. I stomped a mud hole in you people.
Yeah, whatever. But I mean, you're also you also get points for other stuff.
Yes.
There are a couple optional rules that we did not play with that could change the strategy to it. I think an interesting rule that I don't even think was in here that after my first game with Amanda, because we played a 2-player game, I don't think this works as a 2-player game at all. Because once you realize that there's only 4 of any land, you basically know that strategy. So I think the way to adjust that for 2 players and possibly just in general is at the beginning of the game randomly take out 5 cards.
5 land cards?
Any, I guess. Maybe just land. Possibly. I don't know. It was just a thought I had.
Well, because you can also just like, if you have 2 of a land and you don't want it to get fucked with you, you can just kind of like try to box it in.
Right.
But that's pretty tough.
Yeah. Well, no, because you only need to get. I mean, you're putting it next to something to start with, so there's only 3 sides available. If you have a second one, you have a little bit of protection. You can try to close it off.
Right. Yes.
What?
No, go on.
Yeah, I'm actually a fan of these sort of tile placement games. So, I quite enjoyed this. It's a simple game. It's a simple game.
It's definitely a simple game, but I think there's
there's additional rules that
Yeah.
make it a little more interesting, but also it's a super casual game.
Yeah. No, I dig it. I think it is a fun game, and I think possibly the more you play it, the more complex it could actually get.
Yeah, with multiple people too.
Yeah.
You're basically trying to break up people's large areas and
Like honestly, the first 2 games we played of it, I was just kind of placing things, and then that 3rd time, I really was like paying more attention to trying to make that large area.
Right, yeah.
Which
And I never got one of the 8 capture cards and got smoked horribly.
Citadel card, yeah.
This is why I don't like tile placement games.
Well, also that
and this one, it's just too much random shit.
That's not random. You should have gotten 1 in all of that time.
Right.
And that was a freak incident. So, I mean, I don't think it's as reliant on probability as you believe.
Well, 100% of the time I played it, it happened like that.
Yeah. No, that's true. I mean, but that's just one game,
Yeah.
Who knows?
I don't like games that are all chance like that.
It's
I
not
don't
all
think it's all
chances,
chance.
but
I think
I don't.
there's
I
more
think
to it than that.
I don't know. I don't think I could have won with the cards I had.
Well, yeah.
By evidence by the fact that I was putting together like 80-point games or contiguous areas of 5. Like that's not.
Yeah.
Well, in that first couple of games, you kept jacking Sam for all his lands.
Right.
Yes. That was just a coincidence. He just kept playing shit I had.
There were a couple other rules too, though. Like if you have like all lands and no buildings, you got a bonus, and if there's
right.
Or if, like nobody had.
I think if other people got a bonus if you didn't have any buildings. Shout out score. If one player does not. Oh, shutout. You're right. Because the shout-out's going, what up, Mom? I got 50 points. If one player does not own a building at the end of the hand, all other players earn 50 points. Populous score, if you win a hand without owning any buildings, you earn 200 points. Hang on.
Yeah, what?
Does that make no sense whatsoever that both of those exist?
I guess you're just going to have a net 100, 150 of you. Yeah. Because the populace you have to win.
Oh, you're right. You have to be the one with the largest area. Okay. I have the largest area.
That's what your mom said.
Yeah, okay.
But no, in games 2 and 3, I had a very sizable area built up that was just taken by an 8-way capture. And then in the third game, I got 8-way captured twice.
I'm reading other rules now. Chan's just playing with goop.
I am playing
all right.
with zombie containment.
Yeah, is there anything else we want to say about this disgusting stuff?
It's awesome.
It's ridiculous.
It's from Crazy Bob's from Seth's Games and Anime in Ventura.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're local.
Yeah.
Local zombie goop. Great.
I don't think he makes this himself.
No?
But he's got a lot of cool stuff. He had cool shirts and a bunch of like jewelry and stuff.
Were they all zombie things?
Not all, but a lot.
Oh.
Like I don't know if he had zombie jewelry, but he had every zombie shirt you could think of.
Interesting.
Shaun of the Dead?
No.
Dawn of the Dead?
No.
Well then, so far he sucks.
He's
Like,
0 for 2.
He's
as far as
doing
I'm
really
concerned.
badly.
He had Walking Dead.
And that's it.
That's the only zombie you can think of.
And then generic.
Generic zombie?
Yeah.
I'm looking for something in. Do you have generic zombie? Real big
I'm getting
fan.
the brands, okay?
Super big fan of his.
I'm not gonna let corporations own my body.
That's true.
I'm glad we're taking something that could be an opportunity for like a long-term relationship with a local retailer and just choosing to shit on them
I
indiscriminately.
don't know how much more praise we can heap on this.
We spent
zombie
the first
containment
half
unit.
hour just playing with goop. I think we've shown our appreciation.
Oh,
Except
God,
for me,
this
because
stuff
it
is
creeps me
absurd.
out. And that's fine. I think it's supposed to do that.
And they've got, and you know, Seth's had all the cool games.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like?
Generic
Oh, did we
game.
find a copy of...
Generic game.
Did we find a copy of the that painting game?
No.
Oh, Pastiche?
They didn't have Pastiche. No one has Pastiche. They didn't have Fantastica,
Pastiche doesn't even exist.
which is the game that I don't think should exist. But we should probably review if we can find it for cheap enough.
Fantastica?
Fantastiqua.
Oh, wow.
Pourquoi?
Well, it's Fantastic QA.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's very well regarded on board game geeks. And I played it once and didn't like it.
All right. As long as we can find a matching pizza with a QA.
Right.
Sounds good.
The Quatsa.
Quatsa.
Pizza-qua. Pizza-qua.
Any more thoughts on the zombie thing?
It's hypnotic.
Yeah, I
It
noticed.
really is, yeah. Go
What is wrong with you
Order
two?
one of these things, man.
Oh my
Order a couple of them.
Just touch it.
At the end of it, we're going to turn the lights off. I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Yeah.
That
That'd be
sounds
awesome.
exciting.
Like
The pizza.
All right,
They
let's.
just told me a black light to go with this.
Oh yeah, I used to own a black light. It's in Pennsylvania. Probably still exists.
You could just go to a head shop and buy one here
Why would I do that?
for like $1.
$15.
So yeah, the pizza from Brescia's Pizza
How do you-
Pasta.
How do you even
No,
spell
no, Brescia. No conjunctions, no punctuation, just Brescia Pizza Pasta.
that? Okay.
The Veggie Delight Pizza. Obviously,
Delightful.
I was hoping for more. Especially when you have fried things on top of it. It should be more flavorful.
I
This
like
pizza-
eggplant on pizza, and I didn't think they carried it off. Like,
Mm.
I've had dramatically better eggplant.
Mhm.
I don't know that I have, so I don't have any baseline to say
I've
that this is bad.
never experienced good eggplant pizza yet.
Mm.
And I mean, I hold a high bias, almost as high against slime as I do against eggplant. So it's gonna take. I'm not completely against it, and I thought this wasn't bad, but yeah, I've yet to find something where I want to go. That's the eggplant pizza. I'm holding everything else to.
Without the eggplant like anchoring that slice, it just wasn't very good.
Yeah.
Even with the eggplant anchoring, it was should have been more sauce. Should have been more flavor somehow, and yeah.
All right.
Not a bad pizza, but just thoroughly uneventful.
Yeah. Yeah.
The chicken ranch pizza was much like the slime. It should have been an abomination.
In the dark.
It sort of lingers with you and just sort of grows on you, which is part of the problem, of course, of ranch, is that it's basically just a big old tub of fat.
Yeah.
And so fat and salt, and eventually if you can just keep eating it, because even though your brain says no, your body's like, yep, these are the things that we need to escape pumas on the African veldt. I don't think there's pumas on the African veldt, but there are certainly big animals that are chasing you a lot.
I saw this awesome. They had this biomechanist, this evolutionary biomechanist on the Colbert Report this last week, or maybe the week before. He's talking about how, like, before tools and before anything, the way humans would hunt was by distance running. The distance running is what we're better at than any other animal.
Just running them down.
Yeah, you just run, and like they were saying that your dog is faster than you, but if you held your dog on a leash and ran at like a normal human pace on like a summer day, your dog would be dead in 20 minutes. Because at that pace, the dog would have to like gallop, and a dog can't gallop and pant at the same time, so it would just overheat and die. And that's true for a lot of animals, and so that's what we would like do. We would like just run after an animal, and it would beat us, but eventually it would have to stop and breathe, and we can run and breathe at the same time, and eventually wait for it to overheat, and we would just kill it with our hands.
Yeah. Interesting.
I can dig that.
All right.
I'm preparing myself now for
some running.
For hunting down some critters on the plains.
Are you doing that run tomorrow?
No, but I am going to go to the beach and run. So.
You're going to go to a different beach.
One that's closer and that also has chilaquiles.
Ooh.
That's the
I
important
don't
thing.
think the chilaquiles are as rare as you imagine.
Caribbean chilaquiles?
I'm against it.
It is the best thing in the world.
All right.
Cha-Cha Chicken down there in Santa Monica. If you're in the area, then by all means.
Think they'll buy an ad?
Sure.
So, yeah, I mean, are you jerking it in front of the microphone?
All right. Yeah. Let's rate some stuff.
The game.
Yeah. Let's do that. What was the final score on that game?
Final score was Art 240.
Yep.
Sam 295.
Ooh.
Chan 535.
Whatever.
Whipped your asses.
Whatever.
I will say, I'm torn. I'm stuck between a 3.5 and a 4 because I like the game a lot. Lean towards 4.
Yep.
The game is very simple. Lean towards a 3.5.
Sure.
As much as I like easy and casual games, I don't feel like there's a whole lot to this. It's just a sort of simple, like, I take yours, you take mine, back and forth.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be gentle and give it a 4 because for a game done on GameCrafter, it's very well done.
Yeah. I definitely, like, I usually with these GameCrafter games will give them the benefit of the doubt that they are, drawn their own art or whatever, and I'm like, I'll discount any kind of aesthetic score for those reasons. But they've done well. They have some really nice artwork. This little box is perfect. Like, these could be cooler little chips, but whatever. They're just generic.
Yeah, they're tiddlywinks.
Yeah, they're fantastic. I'm fine with those. I'm gonna let Art score it before I give my score.
2. This game sucks.
Oh, Art. I'm also gonna give it a 4. I
think you're both fools.
I think it's
There's nothing to it. Like,
I think there is.
what are we gonna give poker a 10?
No,
Like,
I hate poker.
oh.
What? Just because it doesn't have a half dozen miniatures shaped like
I think-
famous
yeah.
pop culture icons? It's
Right.
Not worth
The
the
brilliance of this
What
game.
game was that?
That was Zombicide.
or any of the zombie games, frankly.
Pretty much. I think the brilliance of this game is that it is the simplistic thing, but it's not so simplistic that it's just boring. I think there's something interesting to it.
I'd rather play Uno. Like,
I wouldn't.
Uno's pretty badass.
Really?
I like
Yeah.
Uno.
I don't think there's a need for this. The world doesn't need this game.
I'd
That
rather-
is true. And that is one of the reasons why I lean towards 3.5.
Right.
But also, the game does exist, and I enjoy it, so
Yeah.
yay for its existence.
Yeah. I mean, by that token,
We could have played this with a deck of cards.
most card games. What?
We could have played this with a deck of cards.
Sure. But you could actually play Ars Victor with a deck of cards.
We haven't played ours, Victor.
No, I know we haven't. Also, that's not actually the right name, is it? Is that the right name?
I think so. That's the name of the Kickstarter.
Okay, good.
And all
So
the posters.
Yeah, okay, good. I thought I added an R or something. I don't know.
Ass Victor?
Ars
Ars-
Victor?
I don't know, because I used to
Lars Victor?
when it first came out, I got it. It was too close to Mars Volta in my head. That's the problem. So anytime I say it, it sounds wrong. I'm like, it shouldn't sound like a real word, right? Victor's an actual word. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, you could play that with a deck of cards. Like all those pieces are based off of
How would you do the map part?
just pretend.
But you
Aside
could
from
literally
that-
do this with a deck of
Nah,
cards.
Whatever. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you'd have to modify them. You'd have to make all the different cards and the
No, you
directions
wouldn't.
that they go. And
No, because the ace would be 8, the king would be
yeah.
diagonal,
I
the
get
queen
it.
would be up and down, and the jack would be a windmill, and then each of the 13 numbers is a land.
Right.
I guess you can have stronghold. The strongholds are jokers. Boom, nailed it.
And
And what?
clock tower is rules of poker.
that is correct. That is correct.
Pizza. Yeah, pizza. Oh, I said 4. Okay. So we had the veggie delight.
Golly, I am philosophically inclined to be kind to veggie pizzas, but also
Yeah.
if it's just a nothing pizza, then that speaks ill of all of our
The one-
veggie eating brethren.
Yeah,
So-
really the one thing I want to say that I thought was good about this pizza that we've had so much problem, like so many of the pizzas lately have just been blah.
Mm-hmm.
This pizza had a decent crust. Like, it was a
Okay.
little crispy. You know, all of the other pizzas have not been crispy, and I prefer it to have.
Right,
a
we've
little.
had a lot of cardboard pizza crust.
Yeah.
And instead, this time we got like a decent crust, and it just
And the
tasted
rest
like
of it
cardboard
was
on
like-
top of
Yeah,
it.
it was-
That
Yeah.
is unfortunate.
So I feel like they may have a pizza there that's better. That
Maybe we
being
just need
said,
to get the pizza.
yeah,
Oh,
maybe,
God.
maybe. I
The
don't know.
meat pizza.
Who wants to hit that? With
Here's the thing: I would give
I do not
both
want
of
to hit
them,
that.
but you're still fingering the goo. So
You
We're
dirty.
not
do wanna
reviewing
hit
the
that.
goo yet.
Not yet.
I just want to make clear that you are, in fact, hitting that right now. I
I'm
would
just
give
teasing
the,
it. I'm just around the entry.
Ew.
your fingers are all the way; they're knuckles deep into that.
It's the worst thing ever.
That tub.
It's a
Only
terrible
first
idea for your
knuckle
show.
deep.
No, that's second
Oh,
knuckle right there.
God,
That's
why?
second
I
knuckle
prefer
you're
what's
dipping
in the goo.
All right. Talk about the pizza, not the. Oh, jeez.
I would give each of these 2.5.
Yeah.
But the fact that both of them are low 2.5s, I'm giving them both 2s, because the ranch obviously had fucking ranch all over it, so it's just fatty and just ugh. And the veggie delight was not delightful. It was not flavorful. It had a bunch of toppings on it, and they need to do something with it. They need to add a little more sauce. They need to throw in a few more seasonings. Apparently there was oregano on there. Oregano's not a real seasoning. Fuck that. How dare you consider that a topping?
Yeah, I don't know. That veggie delight was a little sparse on vegetables. It was like a weird combo of vegetables too. It was like tomato, raw onion, broccoli, and breaded eggplant. Like,
I'm fine with all those.
yeah.
Just make them more.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there should have been a lot more. And, you know, I love me some onion and green pepper. I should have had green pepper on there. Maybe some mushrooms.
Did you get up to check what was on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So that's how memorable the pizza is.
I honestly, this is the first time that I've not gotten a second slice of either of the pizzas.
Wow.
Which might be because I had, you know, 2 beers going into this and I wasn't that hungry.
And there's
and
the
like a
chocolate
plate
cake
of
that you gotta
stuff.
finish too.
Yeah. I did eat all of that chocolate cake. So
chocolate cake still 4 stars.
Yeah, the chocolate cake was pretty damn good. We're gonna rate that. I'm also giving everything a 2.
Yeah, me too. It just wasn't good.
Yeah. And I actually feel bad about like giving higher scores to some of the more recent things. So I feel like maybe retroactively we should downgrade those. All right, the goo. What?
While we're talking about retroactively downgrading, I believe my current score on Papa John's The Meats is -75. And I'm just going to bump that down to an even -80.
Okay, great.
I feel like that more accurately describes my
That
feelings.
giant beetle just flew into here. That's always good. Right
I
by
thought-
the legs.
I thought that was a moth, but
No,
nope,
so
that's
did
a straight
I.
up beetle.
But that is just a big old beetle.
That thing is huge.
Yep.
So our
Good thing
zombie
it's not a
topic?
cicada.
Yeah. Zombie containment unit. Little glow in the dark barrel of slime.
Central Command.
I'm
Zombie
giving it a
Emergency
4.
Response Operations. Oh,
This
that's
is-
cute. There's
this
a
is
little
magical.
Reaper's side beneath
Yeah.
a skull and crossbones. On
I do
top of
like the
this thing.
logo. I think that's very well done.
Is there a place they can go, or like online or anything?
Well, I'm sure Seth.
I'm sure Seth's
Seth's
Seth
Games
Games.
Anime.
in Ventura.
Just Google that.
Oh, is that on
Look
there?
them up. I mean, you may be able to find this everywhere. On
I'm
every street
sure
corner,
it's
I don't
not,
know for a
yeah,
fact.
specific to Seth.
But goodness,
It's made
that
in
goo
China.
is exciting. Let's go ahead and do this now. Let's just turn off the lights. Since we're pretty much down here to see.
Well, am
The
I the
people
only one
are
who's going
online.
to score this?
It's a thing. It's
Sure,
awesome.
you can score it.
Let's move
Score
on.
it. You're not gonna give it a.
I'm not gonna give it a score.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it up to the light for a little bit just in case.
Find us online at pizzagamesandzombies.com.
Yeah.
Like us on
With
Facebook.
some other great podcasts on popocalypse.com, and you can find us on iTunes, and coming soon to the Blueberry Network.
The what?
I don't know, I made that up. All right, we doing it? Let's see. Nobody move, nobody freak out. We gotta get the house lights too.
The house lights.
Yeah, I'll leave this one on. Get the house lights. Might have to turn the computer screen off. Let me just do this. And ready?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That is glowing. Oh, woo! It's like, yeah, there you go. Ghostbustery. Gross. Where'd my camera go?
Take it. Is it showing up on the screen?
No, there's no way it's bright enough.
Yeah? You don't think that's bright enough? Well. Oh, that strand of stuff does glow brighter.
Yeah.
Where's the zombie in there?
Oh, unless that's a zombie.
Come on out, buddy. Come on out.
Oh, that's pointless. How do I turn the flash off? Fuck. I'll do it some other time. All right. Wrap it up. And that's our show. And brains.
Brains. Glowy brains.
Gross. Lights on.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew. and gack was just starting to become a thing as I got too old to be able to legitimately enjoy it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I may have been playing a little too hard with this for that reason.
I saw my phone screen.